everybody, my name is Amanda and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be all about preparations for a new academic year, and I'm really excited because I just got back to Glasgow. I study English literature at Glasgow University. I'm going into my fourth and final year, which is so exciting. And like every year, there are so many preparations that need to be done, and I'm really excited just to crack on with it. So the plan for this video is just to take you along to see what I need to do to get myself sorted for this new semester. I'm already enrolled and registered for the new year, which means that I can crack on with all of the fun things like looking at reading lists and just getting ready and all of that. So let's go. So since I'm studying literature, basically the reading lists are really important, as they are for every course, but you know what I mean. So what I'm gonna do is to find the reading list for each individual course, and then I'm gonna go and see if I can pick them up at the secondhand bookstore, because that's a lot cheaper, better for the environment and everything. But the books I can't get a hold of there, I'll have to order online basically. So this is actually the first time that I'm looking at these reading lists, and I'm really excited. I think they look really good, varied. Some texts that I have heard about, a lot that I haven't heard about. So the courses I'm taking this year are a fantastic history of the 20th century, which sounds really interesting, and I'm taking realism and fantasy in Victorian literature, and I am taking heroes, outlaws and outcasts, Old English and Old Icelandic sagas in translation, which all sound really fantastic. So that's kind of what I'm going through at the moment, and looking at whether the secondhand bookshop have them, and it seems like I'm not in luck here, but I'm gonna keep going through all the titles, see where I'm at, and calculate a budget and see where is the cheapest place to get the books and that type of thing. So that is what I'm working at the moment. So now I thought that I would show you how I sort of plan the semester from what I have. So I've just got in my schedule, and what I want to do is add everything into my bullet journal, because that's how I structure my life basically. It works really well for me, but it doesn't look as pretty as other bullet journals, I guess. But what I do is that I do weekly spreads just like this, with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I block out my time for my appointments that day. So that's basically for appointments, and then I have separate to-do lists each day. So the 24th of May, and then I have my to-do list, and then I make one for every day. So here's August, habit tracker. I track exercise, steps, yoga, everything. And then this is just kind of how my weekly setup is looking at the moment. This is this week's setup, and uni has obviously not started yet, but what I'm gonna do already is add in all of my classes, which I've started doing right here. So uni starts on the 23rd of September, and I have a lecture. So this is kind of how I block out my time. And I've already made my spread for October. So I'm just gonna start adding in stuff basically. So I know when my assignments are, when my classes are, and everything like that, because that makes it just so much easier to plan around it. So what I then like to do is to make my workout schedule like an 8-week schedule based on when my classes are in the week, because that just works really well for me, and I already know what I'm gonna do, what day, and it's already fitted in with my schedule, so I don't have any excuse not to go. I made this yesterday, kind of an idea of where everything goes. basically use use my bullet journal for most things. It's so handy just because you can make your own spreads and you kind of customize it into what works best for you. So the next spreads to make are basically one for all my assignments with all their dates, and then I'll add in eventually the grades I get on those assignments. But I think that's basically all I'm gonna do for today. It feels so good just to get started with everything because it's been a really long summer. I've been working a lot and I'm just really excited for this year and the courses I'm taking, so doing this is just fun to me. So I'll see you guys next time I see you guys, and speak to you soon. Jesus. Good morning everybody. Today is Monday and today I'm going to take you along to buy some books basically, because last time we spoke I basically ordered the books that I could online, so they have all arrived now. So this one has a really pretty cover actually, but all of those have arrived. But the plan for today is to head to the uni secondhand bookshop and pick up the ones that were available there. And of course I don't know the condition of them, but I'm gonna have a look through them, and I don't really personally mind if there are stuff written in them. I know that some people hate that, but I feel like it's kind of like having a conversation with the last owner of the book, and it gives you another perspective of what might be important and so on and so forth. So that is basically what I'm about to do just now, and it's raining outside, it's pouring down, but it is Glasgow after all, so let's go. I feel like I keep forgetting how beautiful the university is. Like, it just blows my mind every time I see it. So that was almost all books purchased then for all of my courses, because they provide a lot of PDFs for the shorter texts. So what I have been doing as well is sorting out my grade tracker, and I've been looking at my goals for the next semester basically. And of course I have goals in terms of the grades that I want to achieve, but I also have personal goals in terms of how I want to be this year, what I want to achieve for myself personally. And I think it's really important to think over what you did really well last year, what you want to bring from last year into this year, but also maybe the things that you could change or improve. So one thing that I actually want to do this year is to be more consistent with going to a society, because I did the Glasgow International Student Theatre last year and that was really fun and I was on the committee and everything, but this year I feel like I want to just be a member of something, but I want to go consistently. The only thing to do now is basically to just start reading, which I've already done. I'm a bit over halfway through Blood in the Mist, and I think that's kind of all we can do, and not over stress ourselves before the start of uni. We can control certain things. We can make sure that we buy our books, start the reading, feel overall prepared. But the fact that you are going to work really hard while you are in uni, that means that you should also take this time to relax, to see as many friends as possible, and just make sure that you enjoy the last few weeks of summer, because that's equally important. Something that I like to do is as kind of a, you feel productive but it's actually more of a procrastination kind of thing, is to get my study playlist updated. So I have a study playlist that I've had for years now. So I basically look at Spotify's own study playlists, I look at other people's study playlists, and I just pick and choose whatever I think would fit the mood in my list. And that's just a really great tip if you like studying with music. So that is going to be all for this video, and I hope you really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making it. I love just organizing, getting all of my stuff together, sorting out my life basically, and I hope that you enjoyed following me along. I hope that gave you some motivation and inspiration to do the same, and good luck with university, everyone who's going. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see all of you guys in my next video. So stay tuned. Bye.